Alright, so we're just 2 days away from the Derby, so we're ready to remove our windows, windshield, rear window, and this car even has a sunroof we're going to take out. So you see this is power everything, so all I did was I detached and kept the all the control here for this one. Just simply plug in down there and I'll be able to control all 4 of the windows. The mirrors simply unscrew. Sold that one. One over there would do the same. So the doors are pretty simple. We're going to lower it down, then I'm going to undo here this whole kind of face and take that off and see where exactly the window is. The window is going to have a bolt somewhere on the bottom that's holding it on there, and then it just simply lifts and kind of angles out. Pretty simple. Now for the big windshield in particular, as well as for the rear windshield, these are my tools of the trade. So you see first just a very simple flathead screwdriver, got like a paint wallpaper remover. I think we used it for paint, I'm not even sure. A simple little flathead, and then the small hammer. Big hammer works just fine. And then yes, the reciprocating saw. We need that baby in particular for the main windshields, the front and the back. So here we go. Hudson's ready. It's showing the muscles. And everything else is pretty much about ready to go. We just got to get these windows and windshields out. So here we go. Alright, so with the door, the window lowered just a little bit down, and you can see right there is an opening where the 10mm screw, now that I've taken this little rubber piece off, is perfectly exposed to take that off. And each of the doors is like that. So this one has one here, same thing with the other two. So that's how we're going to get them off. This door panel, however, I'm not totally sure how to get off yet, so we're going to keep looking at that. Alright, so there's that one there, and then the second one, I knew there had to be 2. You pinch these together and lift this up, and there you will see is the second of the 2 10mm bolts holding this window down. Then all we're going to do is kind of angle it out, pull the rubber out to make it easy to take out. And the back doors, same thing. There's one, there's the second one. They line up, again 10mm with an extension, and then again angle the window partway down, pull it out, get the rubber here out, makes it easy to take out. So the windows are going to be out. Let's see about these door panels here in a second. Alright, and lastly for the door panel, just took out each of the 8mm bolts that were on there, and then just took a screwdriver, got in and just popped out. This just kind of pressed tight there. And then once I got the window out and the rubber pieces off here, I could see all I did was kind of pop it out a little bit and then slide it down. And you can see how this right here, same thing over here, was kind of slid up in behind the door here. So whenever I popped this off and then kind of slid it down a little bit, did the same with the front, popped it out, kind of slid it down a little bit. Once I had the bottom broke loose, you can see how it's sliding right off. And there's it's kind of hard to see there. There's there we go. There's a switch, if you can see it right down there in the middle of the screen. Unplug that, that's running, I believe the power locks and everything, and then there's the cable there for the lever. I'm probably just going to break that off. So yeah, there we go. Door panels off, door windows out. We're moving along. Alright, and the last piece here of the puzzle to get this whole thing out. This cable here, I was like, oh man, how am I going to get that off there? Well, simply pop, it was like this. So pop the white part out there, and then it just pops right out. You got a brand new lever here if you want to resell it, or if you have another purpose for it. Those things are like 35-40 bucks at like AutoZone. It's like brand new. And then the other thing, I just have to unhook the wires in there, and then these wires, I'm simply going to pop them off of this kind of faceplate, and I'm going to leave them all there. Again, I'm not cutting any wires in here behind the motor. I'm simply going to, once I've got my doors kind of shut and 9-wired locked, I'm simply going to take this and tape it up in here with all these other wires. Just use electrical tape, get it out of the way, and don't have to worry about cutting something that's going to freak out the computer or the motor. So yeah, mission accomplished. Nice job.